Hello, and welcome to New Nurse Academy Journey to NCLEX channel. I'm Tiff, your host, your personal educator. Remember, before we get any further, to like, share, review, and subscribe to this channel just so that everybody knows that this is a place to be to get your tips to pass the NCLEX. All right, so I want to talk about what happens the night before the NCLEX, right? So you've done all your studying, you feel good about yourself, you've done your UWorlds, your ATI, your Kaplan, your Saunders, you've been answering 75 to 100 questions a day, because you should be. And now it is the night before the NCLEX, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even the mouse. What are you supposed to do? Take this time for yourself, in all honesty. First and foremost, if you don't know the information by now, you're not going to know it. Cramming is not brain healthy. Cramming does nothing for you but increases your anxiety. Cramming shows you what you don't know, which is just a little bit because you've been preparing this whole time. But cramming puts unnecessary stress on you, right? What cramming does is tell your brain that this is information I only need to know for the test. And then that information goes into your short-term memory, which is in the frontal lobe, and it doesn't stay there for long, right? It's hard for you to critically think when you're cramming. It's hard for you to comprehend when you're cramming. Cramming only works if you need to memorize short things, mnemonics, things that are in steps and in order, but cramming is not good for comprehension of knowledge. And we are studying to become nurses, right? You are taking the NCLEX exam so that you can take the state board and get a license to say that you can practice patient care in this state. You don't want to cram for that. That is not something you want in your short-term memory. You want to be able to fully comprehend patient care, especially when you have more than one patient that you need to take care of, right? And so no more studying the day before the NCLEX. That is your time. That is your time to unwind, to relax, to relate to release, get a massage, take yourself out to dinner if you can, have a great meal, okay? Also, your NCLEX should be scheduled during your peak time of day. If you are a night owl, taking the NCLEX anytime before 12 noon is not going to be for you because your brain is not at its best capacity in the morning. If you are an early bird, taking your NCLEX at the end of the day is not going to work for you either, right? The same way you like to study and you like to learn should also be the same way you take the physical test, because you need to sit there and have the mental capacity, the stamina. It's almost like a marathon to take a test up to 6 hours in some cases and to answer lots and lots and lots of questions and to answer them thoroughly. So you want to make sure that you are at your optimal self, okay? So schedule the test for your peak time of day and then show up at your best, okay? When I took my NCLEX, and because I'm a visual learner, I had to get myself all dolled up, okay? Put on a full face, have my hair done, put on a whole outfit with eels, and I was high stepping it into that into that testing center because I looked good and I felt good, and that boosted my self-esteem. And it made me perform better on the NCLEX, and honestly did. Now, I finished my NCLEX one time, 75 questions, but I put in the work. But the day before the NCLEX, it was all about me. I had a great breakfast. I enjoyed my meal. I took my time getting ready in the morning. I'm an early bird, so my test was at 8 a.m. I drove to the testing site with enough time for me to park, to pray, to listen to some trap music, and get myself together. And I enjoyed taking my test. So I want you to do the same. Remember these tips. No studying before the NCLEX. Schedule your NCLEX during your peak time of day, and show up feeling and looking your best with a full stomach, right? You don't want your stomach growling on you while you're there. You're going to be nervous, and you may have a sensitive belly anyway. So you want to make sure that you are at your optimal best to take this test, because we want you to be a nurse and we need you to pass. Hope this helped. Please like, share, review, and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you the next time, helping you on your journey to NCLEX.